My name is Ranga Perera. I'm a chef and angler living in the mountains of Montana. I grew up in Sri Lanka, where a passion for food was instilled in me at a young age. A heart attack at 36 gave me a whole new perspective on life. I abandoned the checklist and decided to just live. Now, I'm traveling, exploring new fisheries, foods, and friendships. This is Flavor on the Fly. In this episode, we're headed to a state that until very recently had more cows than people. It's the epicenter of farm to table, from maple creamies to Cabot cheddar cheese. Vermonters have this special appreciation for their land and the food it provides. Our first stop is a pioneer in the industry who's been handcrafting rods here in Vermont since 1856, Orvis.
Ranga?
The myth, the man, the legend. Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to Vermont. Welcome to the Rod Shop.
Oh my God.
For those who don't know, Tom is Orvis's chief enthusiast. His long career of fly tying, writing, and most importantly, his passion for sharing his fly fishing knowledge has made him an icon in the sport.
So in this shop, we make graphite rods, we make fiberglass rods, and we make bamboo rods, all in this shop in Vermont.
This is where the guides go on.
This is where the guides go on, yep.
Oh my.
This is kind of space age. I think it's something like 23 different people will touch a rod from start to finish.
Wow.
So although there's a lot of machines and a lot of automation, there's also, as you can see, a lot of handwork involved.
Got it.
This is Sean Brilliant. Sean.
Ranga. Nice to meet you.
Sean
Wow.
is the bamboo person. So you buy a bamboo rod, it's just Sean's hands.
It was such a gift to witness the Orvis Rod Smiths at work with one of my personal fly fishing heroes. And I am pumped to put these sticks to the test.
Yeah, I've had it.
Tom, thank you so much for taking us out. I'm very excited.
Now, it's time to go put my skills to the test as we head to one of Tom's favorite Brook Trout streams.
Vermont. I think we'll start down there.
Okay.
Typically for me, it's been pretty good.
Despite heavy rains, we trudged through the forest to play in these fabled Vermont waters with the hopes of running into my first native brook trout.
What we typically do here is we look for places that are just on the edge of the fast water.
Okay.
Not in the fast water and not in the really stagnant water on the edges.
This is stunning.
Yeah, isn't it?
Wow.
There's a ton of streams like this around
This
here.
is so cool.
There's tons and tons and tons of them. All right, so we're gonna go pretty big. Chubby Chernobyl
Okay. That fly I know.
and a big hare's there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little stuff on here.
Some magic juju.
Magic juju. They'll eat that. These little brook trout will eat that big guy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Flies bigger than them, huh?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
That was
that's
a fish. Oh, nice brookie.
I'm on your right.
Yeah. Now that's a big one for the street.
Dude, that's awesome. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the colors
They're so
are
pretty.
gorgeous. Wow, look at the.
That's a female. You know, the males will be even more brightly colored because we're getting towards spawning season.
Right. They're gonna start bucking up here.
Yep.
What a beautiful fish, Tom.
Yeah, they're
Congrats,
gorgeous.
man. Look at the worm markings. Yeah, that's awesome. Show us how it's really done.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that was a rock.
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't see a flash. Yeah!
Yeah, I told ya.
All right, let's get that net out. Nice, man.
All right, you're up.
All right.
You can move right up. I think you can move right up to here now. It'll be easier for you.
I'll just get on this rock over here.
working over all the way. And you got to be really quick with these fish. They're so fast. That's a good drift right there. Nice. Oh, on the dry!
I missed it, damn it!
Nice. Now you're gonna miss 3/4 of these fish. Smart.
All right, one more to the other side.
Yeah, I'd go way back in there. Oh!
Oh, Ranga, come on!
Dry fly.
All right, all right. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, nice, man.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's your first Vermont trout, right?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for dragging me out today.
What an amazing start to the day, catching a fish with Tom. Now we're headed back to his house, the gate to the woods that he says has opportunities to harvest some local mushrooms.
We're gonna stand around all day. We're gonna go get some mushrooms.
Let's do this.
Come on, boys.
Foraging for mushrooms is a long-standing tradition here in Vermont. They're a rare delicacy that can't be overlooked. Golden chanterelles, hedgehogs, and hen of the woods are on the menu today, or so we hope.
Okay, so this is H1. I call it H1 because that's where it used to be on my GPS.
Okay,
H for Hen of the Woods 1. So I'm gonna let you look around the base of it.
According to Tom, hens tend to live near old oak trees. These ancient trees offer shade and the perfect ecosystem for Vermont's finest fungi to flourish.
You just come in here at the base and, oh, it actually came off.
Wow. That is a big crown.
That's not a big one.
Okay, so for you, this is like a small one.
Yeah, this is a small one.
Just like with fly fishing, it's important to slow down. When you're foraging for mushrooms, you need to tune into your environment and pay attention to the little details.
Oh, these are hedgehogs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this whole line, there's a bunch of them right here.
Wow. Bigger ones.
Oh, yeah, man.
Beautiful. That's a fresh one. Nice. So this is a good-looking tree for hens. Just because it's old, it's gnarly. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Cut it at the base, you said?
Yeah, cut it at the base. Just kind of pull it up and slice it off. Oh yeah, that's nice and white underneath. That's good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that looks good,
That looks
dude. That looks sweet. Whoa.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
and
what
fresh.
we're looking for,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah,
white.
Right.
That's a freshie.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get this bad boy in the old foraging basket there.
All right. I think we're gonna find another one. I just think we're gonna find a nice young one. Nice, one cut, beautiful. Yeah, that's really young. Look how small those petals are.
This one's gonna be very, very, very tasty.
Yeah.
This is what we want.
All right, everything's
Thank you so
in
much,
there.
man.
Everything's in there except one hen.
Thank you, man. What an honor to meet
Hey,
you.
it was great.
Thanks,
it was
man.
great. I really enjoyed it.
We're gonna bust it back 2.5 hours.
Look at this.
Pretty sweet setup, huh?
Drew, Ranga.
Nice to meet you, Ranga.
Good to meet you, man. This is gigantic water.
It's big water, 120 miles long.
Oh my God.
Big
Okay.
water, yeah. We got 7.5 trillion gallons of water here.
Oh my God. So it's like a mini ocean at
Oh,
this
no
point.
doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Wow.
We got a lot. We got 88 species of fish and counting right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The big one that we're gonna go for is the fish that I consider ubiquitous to Lake Champlain. So it's found everywhere. Yellow perch are everywhere and they're one of the best eating fish on the lake.
All right, Captain Drew, let's do this. And just like that, we're off. Time to see what Lake Champlain has to offer us today.
All right, Ranga. anywhere in front of you.
Drew has me jigging a little pattern he designed specifically for yellow perch. And just a couple of casts in, we're on.
There you go. First Lake Champlain perch.
Not the biggest fish, but it's not always the size that matters.
There you go. They're on them. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Sizing up, guys.
You need the net?
After loading up on these bite-sized bait fish, we noticed a couple of big bass cruising the shallows.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo. It's a hot fish, dude.
After catching a pile of little perch, the tug from a fish like this definitely felt good.
There's Vermont master angler right there. Yeah. That is a toad, man. That is a great fish.
Cast after cast, we were going after some smallmouth bass. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And then all of a sudden, this gigantic yellow missile just popped out of nowhere and swiped the
Oh, got it. Oh, there it is.
Fucking A.
There it is.
Whoa. Holy dude. Okay, here he is. Yeah! Woo!
That's a really good fish right here. That's a really good fish right here.
Dude.
This pike had someone else's lure hanging out of its mouth. We pulled both hooks and let this gator hunt another day.
Insane looking fish. No, seriously, now what?
You guys tell me.
I don't know, man. Like, what? I'm just like over the moon, man. I just feel like I'll keep fishing if you tell me to, but I'm also just like, okay. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
That was epic.
Thanks.
Oh my God. 30-inch pike. Over the moon. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Go right down.
Although fly fishing is traditionally known to be a catch and release activity, when there's an abundant and healthy population of fish and local regulations permit, it's always nice to take a couple home for the dinner table. These perch are small, so every little bit of meat matters.
Cool.
There it is.
Wow. All right.
It's all about being precise and putting care into cleaning each fish the right way to maximize your catch.
Yeah. All right. Got that part down. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Drew.
That was amazing. Yeah. It was a fantastic day.
Dude.
Can't wait to have you back.
After a successful day on the water, we headed to the aptly named restaurant, Hen of the Wood, to meet up with an old friend of mine, Chef Jordan Ware. His culinary efforts are well known throughout the Northeast, and he was a semi-finalist for the James Beard Outstanding Chef Award. Jordan's ethos is serving local, seasonal foods, and he prides himself on connecting to his community through his work and his dishes.
Go to the Intervale Center and check out Pitchfork Farm.
Sweet.
Get some vegetables for tonight's dinner.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What are your feelings on perch?
I've eaten very little perch, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Even living up here, but it's great. It's subtle whitefish.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got some. I've got an idea. We'll talk a little bit more and see how we can execute on this.
Okay, I love it.
Cool. Let's go do this.
All right.
Sweet.
After catching up with Jordan, we're headed to Burlington's local produce hub, Pitchfork Farm. Meet Eric, the owner of Pitchfork. It's a labor of love here amongst a group of people who keep their feet in the mud day in and day out to make sure local produce is accessible to everyone in Vermont's most metropolitan area. We started by loading up on herbs and produce, from the sweetest green onions and floral cilantro to the best green beans I've ever tasted.
About a week.
Maybe they just taste better when you pull them from the ground yourself.
Yeah, really tasty.
Oh yeah, I mean like the smaller the better.
Dude, those are so tender.
Yeah, this like when they're real small, they're best.
Growing up in Sri Lanka, my grandmother would shop every day and had a really, really close connection to everything that she was purchasing. And being at Pitchfork Farm, there was just this tie-in for me of taking me back to my roots and really working with what's available and what's seasonal as opposed to what I may have a taste for, and then purchasing ingredients that aren't locally available or in season. Before we head out, Eric wanted to show us a little passion project he's been working on, a personal patch of hot peppers.
Pepper patch.
Wow.
Those are the Thai chilies.
Well, they produce.
Well, with this many, I'm gonna get the ripest ones I can find.
It wouldn't be a proper picking if we didn't taste a few, starting with the least hot.
You want to take too many of your peppers. Oh, you're eating it.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
They taste just like a habanero.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a little heat if you get a lot of seeds in your mouth, but
There's some heat, dude. That's not without heat.
That's some heat.
okay.
It's a little bit of heat. Cut out the dirt.
Cheers.
These ones, though. This one's hot.
Man, if that's a 2 for you, I don't know what
I know,
10
I'm
is.
sorry.
Wow.
These are called hot paper lanterns. These are like a 7 out of 10. I mean, they're not like the scorpion. They're like this.
They're not like reapers. Or
Yeah, like there's those hot peppers that people grow that I don't know what you use those for. They're like weaponized.
Those are hot, dude.
Yeah, they're hot. I mean, they're hot. They are hot.
Wow.
But like you salt them, let them sweat. It seems to.
I feel the sweat on my head, bro. Wow. Look at me, I'm like tearing up.
Oh shit. Sorry.
It's okay. A pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Now that we have what we needed, it's time to head back to Hen of the Wood and prepare our final meal. Take our lovely little perch fillet nuggets over here. That we
So how many perch is this?
This is about 10 perch. I'd never had perch before. This was my first time, and in talking to Jordan, describing the flavors of it for me, and I immediately was taken back to a dish that we have in Sri Lanka. It's this spicy calamari dish. And you crispy fry it in a cornmeal batter, and then you hit it with usually some spicy red chilies and a little bit of scallion. Quick saute. You really want them to be nice and crunchy and just barely warm through. And then once everything was out, we put the sauteed veggies on top, and then I just drizzle this beautiful, beautiful local Vermont butter that's been steeped in an Asian-style chili. It was just ridiculous. So we took the mushrooms, some of the scallion, sauteed that up with a little bit of Whistle Pig whiskey and some local Vermont butter, as always, and some salt, and just really allowed the flavors to shine there. And then the local beef was just an incredible, incredible product. We wanted to treat it very, very simply, and we know that mushrooms go great with beef. That's just a classic combo, and it combined beautifully with that whiskey, mushroom, and scallion topping. What I noticed about Vermont was an incredible amount of pride in any of the ingredients that we came across. So whether it was Pitchfork Farm, whether it was the beef, whether it was utilizing the local oak to cook over, there was this huge tie-in of let's make it delicious, but let's make it sustainable as well. Every single ingredient was created with so much love and with so much intention. And then Jordan, with his love for creating sustainable and beautiful food, out of all of the different people that he could have possibly gone with, he chose that farm. He chose that beef operation, La Platte Beef. To then be able to take those ingredients and let each of the ingredients shine to its full glory and still combine it with a twist of Sri Lankan influence from my background with the perch dish and with the steak of just a little bit of my technique and how I like to even slice things so that you get a little bit of sweetness in the onion and a little crisp on the outside, and then put it all together. For me, that is the ultimate collaboration. We're collaborating with the farm, we're collaborating with the beef producer, we're collaborating with nature, and we're also collaborating with each other. And I think that's the beauty of food, is everything is better when we all come together and work together, and then the end product is so much greater than the sum of its components.
Cheers, dude.
That was the best tasting Lake Champlain perch I've ever had.
Dude.
Dude, those hen of the woods, that's it. That's Vermont at its finest right there, I think.
What's crazy to me is the mushrooms are almost as meaty as the steak is.
Totally.
Wow, dude, that is phenomenal. Vermont's an amazing place. I am just blown away by the quality of product here. The fishery was amazing. I think I'm gonna have to come back to Vermont. Jordan, thanks for having me here.
Thanks for coming to
Awesome to
Vermont.
see you, and oh man, this was such a treat to cook with you. Thank you so much for having us here.
Vermont is a place that's defined by its natural beauty and its soulfully connected people. I feel in these kinds of environments, my own creativity is stimulated through the intentionality showcased in the efforts of everyone involved in each step of the process. From the lakes to the streams to the farms and to the kitchens, this place is a catalyst for culinary creativity. Vermont, you've set the bar high. Thank you for having me, and know I'll be back for a maple creamy as soon as I can.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
There's a bright light in the cold, dark night, so bloom where you're planted. And still I pray to the summer rain in every heart that's slanted. Borderlines and severed ties and the crickets in the meadow. Form a line and say goodbye to such a lucky fellow.